All right. I had a little hard time. Had a little bit of a challenge to get on. I want to start a little early today. I'm a little tired. And there you go. Nice. Sprite. This is not a product endorsement. All right. So I posted a video. Dragster's, what is it? Flights? What did I say? Dragster's Flight School? I think so. 8.5. And it's got a conclusion to what happened yesterday because I didn't know what was going on with the squadron carrier. Then I figured out. I went online. Some guy said from Germany. He said, check out your limits, your daily limits. So I took all that off because I had other squadron, members, and so I didn't want them to suffer. So everybody has the same limits. So basically, I want to upgrade this ship. And, let's see, Inara. I want to upgrade this ship with the distro. And, get that set up. So to see, I already bought this ship, the Type 11, because I wanted to have that ready. But I want to try out the distro. Right? I'm at Z. Or X. 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 Alright. So I'm trying to think too much here. Okay. X, so I want outfitting. I want to go to... I'm at X. X. Is it Iggs or is? I don't even know. Is X? I think it's X. Guardian, right? Guardian distro. Guardian distro. Power plant, hull reinforcement, module, distributor. Okay, it's a 4, right? So I'm at X, and it says here that we are, geez, we're pretty far. Hybrid power distributor from X. Distance is 146. Higher, whatever. We can't go to Jameson Memorial yet because we haven't opened that up yet, right? No, I don't know why I'm at X. I thought at X I can do this. All except Yuri Ground. What am I, crazy? All powers. I think that's why. Let's try it again. Still the same thing. 146 light years. Okay, so let's this is terrible. Because I wanted to actually get this upgraded, right? For some reason I thought it was here. That I could do it here. I actually I looked for tech brokers, right? I swear this had a tech broker. Scully Power Station. I thought this had a tech broker. This is strange. Ship modules. Right? So Oh, I might have just done Tech Broker. And not where they sell the modules, right? That's probably what I did. Okay, that's probably what I did. Yeah. Yep, that's what I did. So I guess I was so tired I realized that I thought that this was the place where I can buy the modules, but it's not. Okay. Does anybody know what the update had? What they did on the update? I've been watching Facebook because Facebook kind of like let's see, Elite Dangerous, Greeting Commanders. Let's see more. Update notes. Okay, let's take a look at the update notes. Okay, update notes. Update notes. Okay, fantastic. Let's read the Type 11 Prospect Update 2 is now live and addresses the following issues. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Alright. Type 11 Prospect Update is now live and addresses the following issues. Features of notes. Introduce new functionality to prevent claim sniping. When the primary report is completed in a newly colonized system, an exclusive lock on making claims from that system colonization contact will be enforced for a short period. So that means I can't make any claims. The system architect may exclusively make claims from the system for 30 minutes. What? For 30 minutes. After 30 minutes expires, anyone with System Architect Squadron may make claims for the next 23.5 hours. Huh? Oh, System Architect Squadron. So anybody in the squadron can then make claims for 23.5 hours. This will function even if the System Architect is in their own solo squadron. After total 24 hours, the exclusive claim right lift, and any player may make a claim for that newly constructed system. Note that if the System Architect is not in a squadron, then only 30-minute lockout applies. Okay, so that means that basically you have 30 minutes to claim the system. After 30 minutes, your squadron has 23.5 hours to claim the system. After that, it's up to anybody to claim it. The claim panel via colonization contact has been updated to display when the lockout is in effect. Okay, so I don't understand. They brought the servers offline for how many hours? They brought the servers offline for how many hours? 6 hours? For this? Are you nuts? The claim panel via colonization contact has been updated to display when the lockout is in effect. Details remain in duration. Facility Companion API. The facility construction effort requirements into has been included in the market endpoint. The facility construction effort requirement info has been included. So this might be good. A facility, in other words, like like ground facilities, I guess, requirement has been included in the market, so you can actually see it what you need in the market also. Fixed as main causes, bug fixes. Fixed the main cause of the faction simulation BGS becoming stuck in some situations. This should resolve some instances of conflicts and expansion influence not functioning as intended. Okay, fix instance of physics issue that could cause ships to explode. Okay, fix multiple issues with transferring cargo from your ship to fleet carrier inventory. Okay, good. Fixed instances when transferring cargo to fleet carrier inventory. The transfer can sometimes silently fail with items lost or on both carrier and ship until relog. Fixed instances of transferring all cargo of at once from ship to fleet carrier inventory to fail. Okay, how about those other one, the squadron carrier? Okay, so we have to go to, god damn it, I have to get this done. We have to go to I don't need a tech broker, I need outfitting. So I want to get Guardian Power Plant. Guardian Power Plant. FSD booster. I need 5. Power Plant. Guardian Power Plant. Power Plant. Let's say 5. Let's see if they have it. Where we're going. Yeah, Hiran Yaksha. Whatever that is. So let's go there. We're going to use this ship. And maybe from there we'll find some rings or something we can... I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I thought I was at the system. So, but last night I was tired. So I guess I wasn't thinking straight. Alright. Let's see. So we're going to Wood Ring. I'm going to use this ship to go there. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're gonna fly a little bit because actually tonight I want to do some community goal. I already got my fleet carrier for my primary filled up with cobalt. All I want to do is just get on the board, right, with my main characters. This one I want to work on 1 billion. So I can unlock Elite. So that should be something as a new player. That should be a goal that you actually try to do. Unlock Elite. Because you get Shinrana Desert, so you don't have to go flying all over the place to find your stuff, right? So like, look, I got 7 jumps. Do I have a... I think I have a fuel scoop. Let me take a look if I have a fuel scoop. Modules. Fuel scoop. Yeah, I got a fuel scoop. Okay. So, one of the primary goals you should have is to try to get $1 billion in one of the categories. Like, for instance, trade, right? So right now I'm doing I did about 300 million. So I need about 700, about 1,000 tons would get me Elite. 1,000 tons. So Bromellite right now is it should be about 770,000. 10 times the Galactic average, which is 77,000. So it should be about 770,000. So you want to mine Bromellite to get your Elite. You gotta mine. Okay. So the main point that I was trying to achieve in all this running around was to get the Guardian modules, which is somewhat engineered done, right, on them. So I don't have one engineer in my portfolio yet. So basically I want to get the Guardians first, and I can start running around getting engineered. So I'm not rushed to get engineered. That's the whole point. So let's get this screen off. Alright, I'm going to watch the stars go by. So getting the engineering done, it's going to take time. It's labor intensive. You have to do a lot of things, especially, what is that, Quint, whatever his name is. He drives me nuts to get that guy. And you need to get that guy to go to the next guy. Palin's another pain in the ass. You have to go 5,000 light years in some direction. So that's, all these things take time to do, right? So meanwhile, I have a engineered power plant, an engineered distro, right? I have some engineered weapons that I can use, right? So I'm not totally like flying blind here. And then if I do power play, I might get some things that I can use in my gameplay, right? Some modules I can use, some specialized modules. So all these are going to count. So this is about goal setting. When you're flying elites, you're gonna have to set your own goals. No one's gonna tell you how to play. This is not Cyberpunk where you're watching a movie. Okay, so you're gonna have to kind of make your own gameplay and figure out what you're gonna do. So, you know, one of the goals you should have is have a billion, get a billion, right? And it's not hard to do. Look at this community goal right now. It's just 1,000 tons, 1,200 tons. Well, that's about 4.5 hauls of Bromellite, right? And in a few minutes I'm going to show you where to find the hotspots, but you can find the hotspots very easily. It's an icy ring and they're everywhere. So if they have low temperature diamonds in them, then they probably have Bromellite as a secondary mineral. So you'll find Bromellite there. But you want to mine Bromellite, you want to get that in, you want to get your billion, and then you got access to Shinrada Desra. And basically at Shinrada Desra you can get all your modules, everything, all your ships and all this other stuff. So that's something that you desperately need to unlock. You have to unlock it. And like I said, engineers are a pain in the ass. Like Felicity Farce here, I think she needs a meta alloy, right? I can buy it because there's plenty of fleet carriers out there selling it for like 2 million or something like that. Or you can go get it at Maya. I think it's Maya. They sell one, so you can buy one. Or you can mine it from a location. Now we have various different Titan locations, one of which is in Seoul, but Seoul's locked. Right? You have to unlock it. I actually forgot how to unlock Seoul. Actually, I'll be honest with you, it's been a while. How to unlock Seoul EliteDangereuse. Unlock Seoul EliteDangereuse. Pick a system near your Seoul, do missions, Fed. Oh yeah, that's right, you have to do federal ranking, that's right. Federation ranking. Yeah, that's another thing. Federation and Imperial ranking. That's another goal you should have. But now, with the Panther Clipper, I don't know if that's such a necessity as it was before. The Panther Clipper kind of changed things for me, right? But you have to unlock Seoul, so you have to do Federation ranking. You have to do missions, and that will boost up your Federation rank, and that basically will give you access to Seoul. In Seoul, there's a Titan spot, right? That one's not gonna have any Titans kind of coming into the system, okay? But outside in the other areas, you'll have Titans. And what do you want there? You want meta alloys. But there are also locations out in the black where you can get meta alloys from like these flower spots, and occasionally a Thargoid will come show up to fuel, They fuel, or they refuel, or they do something in those spots. So you can go there also to get a meta alloy. You see all these things just to unlock Felicity Farseer. I think that's what she is. I think she needs a meta alloy. Let me check. And is it Felicity Farseer or the other one? Anyway, let's find out as soon as we start. No, the other one is Soontil Relics. So you have to go to a system to get Soontil Relics. Okay. Now I think Felicity Farseer is meta alloys. Yeah, I do believe that. Felicity, where's Felicity? Here you are. Yeah, 1 unit, provide a unit of meta alloys. The easy way out is to buy it. There are plenty of commanders selling it. I actually made a mistake to sell it. I had a lot of them. I could have put it on the... you know what I can do? Well, that's a great idea. I get on my main account and farm soul a little bit for meta alloys, because there's tons of them pop up. And I'll put it on the squadron carrier for my bros to use if they need it. That's a perfect idea. So that's resolved. Felicity Farseer is resolved. But in any case, if you don't have that option, or you haven't joined a squadron yet, which I recommend you do, right? You can join mine. Call signs DRKK. The squadron is Division for Reconnaissance, Assault, and Kills. DRAK. The acronym is DRAK. I'm probably going to change that because it sounds stupid now. I'm thinking about it, it kind of sounds stupid. Okay, so we're here. We want to go to Woodring and get our distro that we've been so desperately needing, right? Okay. So what you want to do is, as you know, what I'm thinking about is like a gameplay strategy of what for brand new players, or maybe I'll make a video and I'll outline A, B, C, D. This is what you should do. But coming in and just playing without having kind of any goals, because this is not Cyberpunk, or this is not what's the other one that came out? That it's role-playing game. It's a storyline. You gotta follow a storyline, a quest line. Starfield. Holy crap! I hated that. Oh my god, I hated that so much. You know, I'd rather get root canal without anesthesia. Okay, I'd rather have my nails plucked out individually than play Starfield again and follow the storyline. I don't think you guys can give me $1 million for me to play Starfield. You say, we'll give you $1 million if you play Starfield to the end. I would just say, keep your money. Man, I hate Starfield. Anyway, now what was I saying? Okay, so Elite is not that way. It's not like Starfield. It's not like Cyberpunk. You don't follow storyline. You make your own storyline. So what you got to do is kind of think, okay, what do I want to do? You need materials. That's a must. You need to have materials. So that's why I said power play is important. Do power play. You know, at least a few times a week. You know, just play power play. Do the assignments and get it out of the way, right? At first they got 5, then they have 10, and they offer you a bonus, right? So that you're getting that bonus, and eventually you hit a 100. But you're gonna have a lot of care packages, small care packages first, right? 50 ingredients. Well, these ingredients are important because they give you Odyssey and they give you Horizon materials. You can upgrade your ships, you can upgrade your suits or your guns. So they give you that stuff, and then you use that stuff to upgrade, right? Well, if you're doing power play, you don't really need to go and grind. That's the biggest killer of any game, is grinding. So if you're a brand new player and you start grinding right away, you're gonna say, oh, what is this game? Can I get my $2.50 back? Can I get a refund? So you ask yourself, why am I playing this game? So that's why you should do power play. You know, focus on power play to get those materials. And then you focus on getting the engineers, but you don't have any engineering done, right? So that's why I showed you Guardian. Guardian, it took me, all in all, I think it took me 3 hours to get everything. I don't think it took me that long. And actually, playing it again, I realized I could have done this, I could have done that. You know how after the fact you say, oh, if I only did this. Like bringing a Scorpion SRV to the other one where the weapons blueprints are. Those guys were killers. They were killing me, right? So why is that showing? I'm way behind, man. What's going on? Okay. So here I am at wood. So now I want to change out the distro, right? So we're going to outfitting, right? And man, this was painful to mine in the ship. Holy crap, it was so painful. I mean, I got a rhythm of it. I'm doing like a electric vehicle kind of thing. 80%, 20%, 80%, and then down to 20%, then 80% again. So I'm not going to completely empty. Isn't that a beautiful ship? I love that color, man. I love yellow on industrial yellow. That's so cool. Alright. So now I go to core internals. And I can exchange the power plant and the power distributor. Why did they put a 4A in this vessel? That makes no sense. So I'm replacing module. Okay. And look at those beautiful blue things there. Look at that. Guardian hybrid power distributor. Okay. Guardian hybrid power distributor. Okay. The capacity is lower? What? Huh? Weapon capacity is lower. But the recharge rate is faster. Okay, so let's swap it out. We're not going to store the module. We're actually going to sell it. Okay, so we're going to get the power plant also. Put that power plant in there. 5A. Okay. Very nice. Buy. Okay, so we got our Guardian hybrid power distributor, Guardian hybrid power plant. Very nice. I want to test this out, see if it's any good. So let's see if this system has any kind of rings in it. It doesn't matter what they have. And lucky me, there's a ring. There's a ring system. Okay. It's all the way to the edge there. A12. So let's set a course. And I just want to see how we're gonna do. Okay, but before we go out, let's do something else. Let's find ourselves, because I did mention, hey Clone Commander, how are you? So you think going after Guardian modules first, then go after engineering? Finally got the G5 FSG with Farseer. Okay. The thing with the engineers, Clone Commander, is you're gonna need materials. So you're gonna find yourself grinding, right? Like I went to Dav's Hope and grinded out those materials, right? That wouldn't be enough materials for the upgrade for Felicity Farseer. I would have to do maybe 10 or 20 runs, about an hour and a half to 2 hours of grinding. So what I would say the best way to go is to do power play, so you can get you can get those, and if you want to grind at the same time, so you can kill two birds with one stone. But yeah, I think Guardian modules would be best first, because I can also check this out. I'll prove my point. I can add to the utilities, I can add, shield enhancement, right? Shield boosters, right? But look, this one has only 4 slots. Okay? So my shields aren't going to be strong enough to fight NPCs right now, right? But I can go to optional and trade out for Guardian Shield Reinforcement Package 5A, and it gives me 215 shield reinforcement. So I actually have a Corsair that has 4 of them, and my shields are almost 2,000 or something like that. It's very high. I barely take any damage. The only time I take damage is when the ships slam into me, right? But their weapons really don't do much to me. So, yeah, going for Guardian is you're gonna get the FSD booster anyway. Here's the point, Clone Commander. If you're gonna do you're gonna go 5,000 light years out, right? So you can get the other engineers. So as you kind of have to strategize it. So what's important? So I'm gonna go out to do the FSD booster. Why don't I get 1 extra module? Why don't I get 1 extra thing? So maybe I want to get the shield and reinforcement package, right? Or I want to get you might not need you say, okay, I don't need the distro, I don't need the power plant, I don't need the weapons, but the shield reinforcement, yeah, that's a good thing. And the FSD booster, yeah, I need that because I want to go the distance. I want to do that 5,000 light years to get the Palin and the other person. Okay, so you kind of have to plan things out. That's why I kind of love this game so much, because I'm a massive planner. Being in management for so long, this is all we do most of the time, right? So you have to plan things out, and I'm realizing that for new players, they should get Guardian stuff early, because actually the weapons are not that bad. The shard cannons, they're not that bad in combat. Short range, long range they're pretty bad. Short range, they're not that bad. So if you don't have any kind of weaponry, you don't have anything upgraded. Like I just finally got what's his name, the Dweller. Okay, Dweller can help me with my weapons, but I need materials. So I find myself grinding now, right? So the one thing I'm trying to avoid in teaching, or I'm giving you guys some kind of tutorials, is try to avoid grinding. For me, I like grinding. It relieves my stress. Like doing some kind of colonization, or doing a settlement, colonization, or doing some kind of mining for a while, 2-3 hours, that's okay. Or grinding out some materials, that's okay too. But for new players, it's a kill. It'll kill them. So I'm trying to kind of give you ideas of what to do without having to go grinding. So you do have some really good modules in Guardian. They're pretty good for brand new player. They're fantastic. And then the weapons look cool. Literally, when you put those shard cannons on, let me show you. Let's put some on. Let's do that now, because I can. All right. So we can dump the mining let's do the 2. Replace it with a nice, I think, not the fragment cannon, this experimental. 2, I think it's experimental. Yeah, it is. All right. So let's put the shard cannon, Guardian shard cannon on. We're going to buy it. We're not going to sell the current module. We're going to keep that one. Okay. And the whole thing is blue. It looks really cool. Yeah, there she is. So now I'm going to do these. So I think you could only have 4 Guardian modules. To get more than 4, you have to get a special item. But but I'll tell you about it some other time. So let's just do this so we can take a look at how it looks, because I really like the look of it, right? And I'll leave them on. Actually, I'll leave them on so if I get into combat, I can actually do something. But I'll probably get killed because I have no shields. All right. Okay, and they're right next to the window, right? There we go. Nice. Okay. So if we just do this, we pull out. Let's take a look at our weapons. Are our weapons out or no? I don't think they are. Let's see. Yeah, they're not out. They're not going to be out. No. They're back in the. Let's see. Let's go to outfitting and see if we can see them. Yeah. Now they should be out. See, they kind of glow. You can't really see it from here, but they kind of glow, right? They kind of look nice. Let's see if we can do. Is it this? No. Okay, never mind. But they do glow. They have some kind of glow. So now, look, I got the shark cannon in there, but you can only fit 4. You need a special item to be able to fit more than 4. I forgot the name of it. Let me Google it. That's a good idea. Let me Google it because I forgot the name of it. You need there's an experiment. There's a weapons capacity, like maximum weapon capacity. Elite, dangerous. That's right. The weapon stabilizer. It's the axe weapon stabilizer. That's right. So there's 2 types. One is a smaller version. You can fit 4. I think 4. And the other one is one that you can fit 5, I think. Ultimate guide to Cardian Tech, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to find... it's the axe, that's what it's called. The axe weapon stabilizer. Axe weapon stabilizer. And the weapon stabilizer, let me see, let me read up. We can go to Elite Dangerous Wiki. Right, so there's a class 3 that allows you 1 more, right, +1. And the class 5 that allows you a +2. So, yeah, I think you could only fit 3. Let me see if I can fit 4. I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's 3 that you can only fit. Replace module, experimental. Oh, I can fit 4. That's right. So it's 4. So with the experimental weapon stabilizer, let me show you how it looks like. Okay, window. With the experimental weapon stabilizer, you basically can, with a class 3, you can do +1. So instead of 4, you can do 5. And a class 5, you can do 2 more. So instead of 4, you can do 6. Okay? So that's pretty goddamn good. Because, you know, you're going to have those axe multi-cannons. And so you could have these and the axe multi-cannons combined, and I think on the Mach 2, the Python Mach 2, if I'm not mistaken, you got 6 hard points, 3 3s and 3 2s. So that's actually gonna be very good for this. I think it's 3 3s and 4 2s. I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, but you can fit more because those axe multi-cannons count as axe weapons. So you can't put 4 of these and then another 4 of those. So you have to have maximum of what it allows. So at this point, with this stabilizer, experimental weapon stabilizer, you can add 2 more weapons, 2 more axe weapons, and you can get that at technology brokers. They require, what's the requirement for it? I forgot. I think to buy it, it's not anything big. Yeah, so you can get at the mega ship Glorious Prospect LHS 1163. It's available there, but I forgot what the requirements are. Okay, so that's Guardian weapons. So they look pretty cool on a nice ship, or even a small like Mach 5, Cobra Mach 5. It looks pretty damn badass. Okay. So where are we? We're at wood rings. So now we exchange this. I want to go out to the hotspot, or that not hotspot, that ring out there. What was I doing? I need to do the mining lasers. Make sure I have all my mining lasers in there. Replace mining tool. Okay, we'll put everything back. Put the axe weapons away. Why didn't I get other weapons and I got all the same? I don't like the other ones. The Gauss Cannon and the other one, whatever the hell it's called, I used before. I didn't like the way the gameplay for it. No, what did I do? Replace mining. So that's why I got these. In close combat, when you're going against a basilisk or any Thargoid, you're pretty much coming in face to face to them because they're gonna be in your face. So this is pretty good for that kind of combat. So with that in mind, that's why you would buy these Guardian Shark Cannons. Okay. Okay, so now I fitted it. Fitted it. Can't even talk anymore. I'm so tired. I'm a little tired. So I'm not necessarily a retard or stupid. I just, I've been working all day and went to work early in the morning. And so I'm a little tired. So you have to forgive me. Alright, so let's go out to that ring and take a look at what let's see if we can actually mine with the distro, or I wasted my time. I think ultimately what you have to do is get it engineered if you want to keep the Type 11 and you want to mine with it. The Type 8, I mean, not the Type 11. But I bought the Type 11 already because I want to do the mining, and I've already outfitted it. Okay, I said I wasn't going to, so I went against my own word. Alright, call me a big fat liar. But it's necessary. I didn't know they were going to do this community goal, and I do want to get that cargo rack. I mean, the other accounts I can get the cargo rack by dropping a couple of 1,000 tons of cobalt, but I want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So get 1 billion credits and then get the cargo rack too. Oh, damn it. You know what I didn't do? Oh, great. I gotta go back. I forgot that I didn't... I don't have to scan a DSS. So I gotta scan the rings. Well, I don't think it matters. That's right, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because I'm not looking for hotspots or anything like that. I just want to see how the charge is going to be. If we can actually mine without the distro running out of juice. Hi, welcome. Welcome to my stream, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I am a true Elite Dangerous lover. I really love this game. They're doing a good job, even though sometimes I think, what am I doing, dude? Oh, Jesus. I'm really tired. Excuse my A12. That's where I'm going, right? So, basically, I love this game. I wish I could be at the helm, kind of telling them what they need to change, what they need to do. You know? Not that I know everything, but I watch the forums all day long, and these guys say a bunch of things about what they don't like, what they like about the game. And I do think some of the comments they give you, or some of the comments are great. If they did make these changes, it would be great if they made these changes, but who knows what's going to happen. Okay, I don't have my DSS. Kind of stupid, but I don't need to see how the distro works. So I want to go in a ring and see, I don't even have limpets or anything like that. I just want to go in the ring and kind of mine a little bit, see how the DSS is going to work. Hull integrity compromised. Okay, so I'm in a ice ring. That's good. I'm in an ice ring. I don't even have limpets. Hi, browser down, please. Oh, sorry. Oh. Good idea. Sorry about that. Okay, so we are in an ice ring now. When we go out, I'll show you which ones are good. Like mining low temperature diamonds for 2 years, kind of you have a muscle memory of which rocks are the best rocks for mining. Okay, so I put all the pips into weapons, right? So let's see how well it does, because I know I'm gonna hit the damn thing. I know how well it did in the other one, and it sucked. Oh my god, did it suck. It was painful. It was really painful. One of the things if you have a type 8, you need to fix your distributor, so you gotta get upgraded. Alright, so let's do a little bit of scanning. Not scanning, some mining. It does go slower, right? It is slower. And I'm mining with 4. Yeah, that's great. I'm mining with 4, so let's take one out. Let's take one mining laser out, because last time I was mining with 3. Oh, wait. What did I do? Last time I was mining with 3, and actually it was running out of juice. So now I'm mining with 3. Let's see how fast we go down. We don't go down. That's great. See, that's kind of like what you want to happen, right? But being that these are 4s, the distro is 4, it kind of sucks. So if it was a 5, it would be better, because then I can add level class 2 laser mining guns. Okay, so that's a good experiment. What do we have off this? Let's see. What's out there? Tritium. Oh, that's nice. Tritium. We could have put some tritium in our cargo hold, but we don't want to do that. Nice. Look at that. Okay, so I can't use 3, but 4 will wear it out. But that's okay. 4 is better. 3 is better than nothing. Alright. Okay, so what are we doing now? Well, sorry about the browser again. I don't know what I'm doing myself sometimes. So I'm going to go to ED Tools and find myself a nice hotspot. I think it's edtools.cc. What? All right. Well, let me show you what I'm looking at. That's basically ED Tools, and up in the right-hand corner, you'll see something called Hotspots. Hotspots. And luckily, okay, I'm in the X system. X is, I don't know what the hell that's called. Mineral. Scroll down to Bromellite. Okay. Oh, you didn't see that because it doesn't show you the pop-up. Okay. And then search. You're looking for hotspots. Now, once you scroll down, okay, the little asterisk means that they actually are inhabited systems, right? But we don't have any double overlaps. Okay, so then we narrow our search to maybe 5. And then by narrowing our search a little bit, we're going to get this. And you see the OVR, overlap. Okay, overlap. So there's 2 Bromellite, Void Opal 3, LTD, whatever. So they have overlap in BD plus 73,447. Okay. But there's another one here in Eritis Sector XI, and let's see. It says Bromellite 3 LTD. So this might be another good place, right? It says there's 5 hotspots. So the tool that you want to use is ED Tools. I'm gonna place that into the description. So you want to use the ED Tools to find where to go. Now you can use, you can't really use the Galactic map. Most of the data is already done by a commander, so it's going to be in the system, and that's why you have this list, right? Okay, so let's see. I'm going to send the squadron carrier to BD plus, I think there's 2 overlap. I'm going to send to Eritreans. Sorry about the noise. I should turn off the damn noise. Alright, so I'm gonna send her to squadron carrier mode. So set destination. I'm gonna send it to Eritis Sector IXT B3-3. Okay, hopefully it's not going to take 10 years for it to jump there because everybody's playing it now. It's only 80 light years away. Let's see how long it takes. 15 minutes. Okay, good. Okay, so now I set the course for this one because this one says it has 3 Bromellite. It says Brom 3. So I'm thinking it's 3 overlaps. There's a total of 5 hotspots there. Right? I'm looking for Bromellite. Right? That's what I did here. And so the thing is called ED Tools, and you at the top of it, this is the main one that I used to use. Miners Tools, Spheres, List, Road to Riches, Massacre Missions, okay, Mining Missions, okay. Who did it? What's his name? Did a nice stream today, a nice video on what did he do today? He did a nice video on all the tools that you have in Elite Dangerous. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to post the tools also in the description. So you'll have commanders to go to kind of like look through and find out how they're doing, what they're doing. But you also will have the Elite Dangerous tools. So all the tools kind of like what we use to play in a game. Okay, so I'm going to go to the system that I just set the location to, right? And I'm going to meet the squadron carrier there because it has my T11 on the squadron carrier. All right, and I want to go mining. And it also has my DSS and all that stuff, detailed surface scan, right? And I just set the course for this place, and I just forgot what I said, what I did. What did I do here? Eritis. Sector. XIT. And it's B3-3, okay? Now, why is it? Oh, because the squadron carrier is actually closer to this than I am. Cool. 8 jumps. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's get there. Let's do it. So I remember that you can pick up the community goal remotely from anywhere. But you should pick it up first before you start mining and storing your stuff in the squadron carrier or your fleet carrier, because then it won't count. Or at least I don't think it'll count. Just a thought. Okay? So make sure you pick up the community goal first. Matter of fact, I'll do that when I stop for fuel, probably. I'll stop for fuel. We'll stop at a station somewhere. Because I have fuel scoop. Yeah. So it actually, with 4 mining lasers, it did pretty well. It didn't burn out so fast. But when I had the regular distro, forget about it. It burned out quickly, man. It ran out of juice very, very fast. Even down to 3, it ran out of juice very fast. So that's a good thing. So it did work. I would say get your Guardian. At least get your Guardian FSD booster. That's an absolute necessity in this game. Do I have it? Yeah, I do. Alright. Ozturk. Ozturk. Huh. I recommend you do the community goal. I don't know when they're gonna do another one with the cargo rack. And it's a 5. It's not a 4. Okay, it's not a 6 or a 7, but it's a 5. And I wish they had 2 of them, not 1. I don't know why they only have 1. You know, that sucks. Oh well. How many jumps left? 5 jumps. See, like if I had the FSD booster, I'd get there quicker, but unfortunately I don't. Even 10 light years makes such a difference. A plus 10 on your light year jumps. It makes an amazing difference. So I was doing a live stream last night and I got pissed off, so I gotta apologize. I got really pissed off. And the reason is I couldn't take my commodities out of the ship, but I didn't realize there was a limit on how much you can take out of the ship. Yes, there's a limit. Okay, so I actually had to change the limit so I can actually take those out. So after a few minutes I figured it out. I figured out what I'm doing wrong. I actually used my main account, bought the things, and then we took them off the ship, bought and I bought them with this account so I can use them. But then I figured out, one guy, the German fellow on the forum, said check your daily like quota, like what you're allowed to take out, what you're allowed to put in. And I did. Everybody, all my rankings had quotas on it, and this account's a major, not a lieutenant colonel. So I fixed the problem with the fleet carrier, with the squadron carrier, and then I got the engineering done, and I made a separate video for that. You'll find that in my in the archive there, in the directory. But I bought all the modules. I unlocked all the modules last night. It was like Christmas, you know. Like, okay, if you're not Christian, you don't understand. But Christmas time, you got the tree, you got all the gifts, and there's like 5, 6, you get 5, 6 gifts, and you're trying to figure out what you're gonna get. It was like that. I unlocked 7 Guardian modules. It's fantastic. 3 weapon, 4 Guardian modules. It's great. You know. And it wasn't, you know what, I thought it was going to be a lot harder. It wasn't that hard. It wasn't so hard to do. If you actually follow my videos, you'll see me grinding in the module area. You'll see me grinding for technology components, because those are the hardest to get. The Guardian technology components, hardest to get. And then I was getting my butt kicked because I didn't use the Scorpion, so I could have used the Scorpion SRV and I would have been fine. But the Sentinels were doing a little bit damage. But it wasn't hard at all. I thought, you know, it was going to be longer, harder. It was pretty easy, and it's something that a brand new player can do, because I had no upgrading whatsoever on my ship or anything else. So that was cool. That was very, very nice. Now, if you don't have a fleet carrier or squadron carrier to kind of transport stuff to and fro, whatever, and they don't really care where you get the Bromellite or where you get the cobalt, right? That's what they said. So you just have to bring it to them. My suggestion is, yeah, you're gonna have to fly there. You're gonna have to fly to the community goal area, which from here I think it might be a pretty long way off. Let me do the navigation, see what it looks like. How far away am I from HIP 90578? HIP 90578. Yeah, there's the community goal. Yeah, I'm pretty far away, 309 light years. So flying there is impossible. So I'm gonna use I'll use the squadron carrier to bring me there. But anyway, you can find regular rings. You don't have to do matter of fact, let's plot it out. Let's take a look. ED tools, if we can actually find something closer to HIP 90578. HIP. You know, I should have figured out they had something in stored and planned, because they never fixed the Trailblazer carrier at this location, HIP 90578. They never fixed it. It was always, it wasn't up to date, so you can never get materials from this day. I should have figured they were doing something with it. Okay, from HIP 90578, the closest one is 121 light years, Capricorn sector, FNW. Let me show you guys. FMW B26, and it has a Bromellite, 2 Bromellite overlaps. Well, exactly, 1 tritium. So it's 121 light years from that location. But there's other hotspots. You don't have to go there. Bromellite's gonna be very abundant in the ring. If you're gonna mine the ring, it's gonna be very abundant. So let me go and see if I can dock somewhere. Let me dock somewhere to... Oh, look, an asteroid. Wait, I saw an asteroid. Yeah, here. Let's pick up the community goal remotely, and then we'll start mining. Not that you have to do it in that order. I don't think that's going to be a problem, as long as you just pick up the community goal before you get the materials in your cargo. Tilly's Enterprise. So you can do any ring that has Bromellite on it. The Bromellite is going to be very abundant in that ring. When we were mining LTDs and they switched, they kind of messed things up with the hotspots, and Bromellite became abundant in the rings. That's all you found was Bromellite, 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 Bromellite. No LTDs, no void opals. It was just Bromellite everywhere. Right? But yeah, so Bromellite's going to be abundant everywhere where there is Bromellite in the rings, right? So you might not need to do a double overlap. Double overlap is going to help you with maybe core asteroids, if you want to do something different besides laser mining. And you will have more asteroids to actually mine if it's double overlap. All right. I keep forgetting the window. Sorry, guys. So I'm going to land at Tilly's Enterprise. Get myself the... I think this is the ring to actually mine, too. I think this is it. Yeah, it's icy. Yeah, this will probably be it. But I want to swap out. Where is the damn thing? it's 12. Okay. Ah, so this is an ice. This is an ice asteroid. Man, I like these. I really like these. I dig this. It's really nice. I mean, there's no other game like this, man. Play Star Citizen as much as you want, but it's not a finished game. Right? And they don't have the whole galaxy. You have the whole galaxy. Alright, let's land.
Please reduce your speed, Commander. Request approved. Set down a landing pad 37.
That's really nice, isn't it?
Approach, Commander.
Yeah, that's gorgeous, man. Turn the night vision off. Look at that. I love that. That's so cool. Hey, where do you live? I live in an ice. I live in an ice asteroid. At least I never need. You never need air conditioning in ice asteroid, right? You feel like you're in Thoth in that Hoth in the Empire Strikes Back. Look at that! Isn't that cool? Nice. Okay, so let's get the. We're gonna get the community goal missions. Community goal. Okay, and there's Brewer Corporation, so we're gonna get it. Sign up. 7,000 people already signed up. Cool. Okay. Let's go to our squadron carrier, get the 11, and do some mining. Now, being that I have the squadron carrier, now I can deliver the minerals, the Bromellite, to the squadron carrier till I have like 1,250 tons. And then I'll bring that over to 90578, and I will then unload. Okay, so that's my strategy. Let me get this out of the way so I can get the Ascendant. That's my strategy, right? That's what I want to do. So it'll be about 4.5 runs, 5 runs, let's say. That'll give me a 1 billion. Okay, over 1 billion. It should be about 4 runs actually, but let's do 5 to be sure. I'll get 1 billion, right? And then that 1 billion will give me Shinrada Desra access, and it'll be every ship in Elite Dangerous and every module in Elite Dangerous. All right. So once I get that, once I get Shinra Desra, right, then I'm going to work on some outfitting. So I'll work on the engineers a little bit. Remember, Shinra Desra is going to have everything. Everything, right? So that's a good thing. But unless you unlock, there's some things that they won't have, like stuff you haven't unlocked yet. So for instance, corrosive cargo racks. You know, Thargoid corrosive cargo racks. You need to unlock those. So you need to do some material collecting to unlock those. Okay.
You have been cleared for approach. Feel free to relax. Your docking computer is in control.
So where are you gonna go get the meta alloy? So you have 3 locations. If you're lazy and you're okay spending the money, they go for about 2 million, I think, something like that. You can use the Inara commodity finder, and it'll find it for you. You'll find fleet carriers with plenty of meta alloys, right? If you're in my squadron, you'll have meta alloys in the cargo hold very, very soon, because I can go out there and probably get like 2 dozen in a half hour. So that's one. You can go to Titan. That's what I was talking about. You can go to those dead Titan sites and collect it. But the best one to go, where there's no Titans popping in, no Thargoids popping in and causing you a little bit of pain, is Soul. But you have to have Soul unlocked. So that's a goal to have, right? Okay, so let's trade out ships. And I'll show you what I put in the Type 11. But I'm kind of doing the same thing on across the board. Let's see. Ships. And this one. Okay. So what I put in the ship, very simply, I'm not even actually going to use a seismic charge launcher. I'm definitely not going to use it. I'm just going to go laser mine. This takes a little bit longer. It takes too much time. And you get 14 or so chunks. While this one you get tons more. So mining volley repeater. And utilities, I put pulse wave analyzer, point defense. You know, for those pesky pirates who want to steal my cargo, chaff launcher, and heatsink. Core, military grade composite, because I have no shield. So if I go bouncing off asteroids, I don't want to bounce off in pieces. Power plant 6A, thrusters 5A, frameshift drive SCO 5A, life support 3D, sensor 3D, power distributor 7A. And for cargo, did they change anything with cargo? No, they did not. There's still empty hangar compartment. That drives me nuts. Okay, so I got cargo. I have everything cargo, no shields. Right, so I got 3 class 6s, 2 class 5s, the MK mining multi-limpet controller, which I love dearly. Okay, a class 4 cargo rack, a class 3 cargo rack, a refinery 2A, which gives you 6 slots, but you can fit it in a 2. Alright, a detailed surface scanner. Actually, if I swap this out, I can get 2 more tons of cargo, but I figured don't bother. Detailed surface scanner, and that's all you need to see. So basically, I'm ready to go. So the location that we have to go to is we are in Eritreas. Okay. sector IXTB33, and we have to go to ring 5A. 5A. So it's planet 5A. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The purple planet. Purple. And then you can see there's people here already. They're already docked out here, right? We can be too. We can send a squadron carrier there, but right now we're going to start mining, right? 5A. Unlock that. Does it have any hazardous spots? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so we need limpets. Let's get some limpets. Don't forget your limpets. Don't forget the limpets. And we're gonna get, so our cargo capacity is 280. 280. We can go to 282 by swapping out the auto dock, but I'm gonna load up about 140. 140 should be fine. 120 is fine, but let's do 140. Why? What am I doing? Okay, confirm. All right. So we're gonna go to that ring. We're gonna scan it, and then we're gonna do some mining. Fantastic. Beautiful thing. No one said the official amount of how much it costs for Bromellite, but it's gotta be, they said it's 10 times the average, the Galactic. Right now when we go mine, I can look to the side and it'll say Galactic average, right? But the last I looked on the Inara, and it said 77,000. Alrighty then. There we are. 5. And it's ring 5A, right? 5A. 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 Okay. So we're going to scan it, and then we're going to do some mining. But there's only, I think this only has one ring anyway. Okay, so as a strategy, if you are a brand new player, align yourself with a squadron, a smaller one preferably, someone like mine. You can use the squadron carrier, put your stuff on there, mine, and then take it to the location, so you don't have to fly like I'm gonna fly now, 300 light years to go and deliver stuff. Hello, dismissive drive-by posting, sensitive topic. Okay, so we're gonna mine this. Right, surface scan. Okay, so we got a bunch of hotspots, but I don't see the double overlap. There's low temperature diamonds, alexandrite, bromellite, tritium. Let's go to the other side. I see one here. Yeah, I don't see double overlap. And this one has a that's tritium. hazard zone. Bromellite, that's a bromellite hotspot. Void opal. I could actually find bromellite anywhere. Let's move out a little bit. Okay. Bromellite, bromellite, bromellite. Whoa! 1, 2, 3. Look at that, boys. Look at that. Bromellite, bromellite, bromellite. Triple hotspot. I haven't seen one like that in a long time. So we're gonna go right in the middle, dead center. Right there. Bromellite, bromellite, bromellite. Thank you, ED Tools. So we're lying right in the middle. Okay, remember when mining, you're gonna get scanned by pirates, right? They're gonna say, what? Nothing in your pirate hole? Nothing in your pirate hole. That sounded stupid. Okay. Look at that. So I'm gonna choose one to go to. 3 bromelites, my goodness. Okay, there's a reference point. There's this, I think those are 2 pirates. They're gonna scan me. They're gonna say, what? You have nothing for me? And I'm gonna say, no, I have nothing for you. One guy's mining down here. Nice. Okay, so that's our scan that we're looking for. Okay, they're gonna say, oh, you have nothing for me? Oh, you're clean. Oh, that's the system authority. Okay. Well, that's good. Okay, remember that in my video I said that the ship goes pretty fast. So what you want to do is maybe alter weapon. I'm gonna lower my landing gear and cargo so I can go a little slower. This still goes 104. Okay, so this is a triple hotspot, and I don't really think it matters where you're gonna mine. I think you're gonna find surface deposits right away. Breaking off attack, I can't hold it. Jeff Neves. And look at that, 37 Bromellite right away, right? Right away. Perfect. So remember what I said about the mining volley repeater, that if you shoot straight, those rocks are going to come towards you. They cause major damage. I bought a Type 9 and did the CG to top 50 with cobalt holing. Got sick of mining. Yeah, I did it. I already hauled 2,500 tons on my first account, my primary account. So, but on this account, I want to get elite trade elite, so I can get access to Shinrata Desra. And if you're on my ship and if you join my squadron, we get a 20% more output for mining, by the way. So look at all those chunks. My God. My God. Oh my God. That's awesome. The Panther Cooper should come up for sale pretty soon anyway. And one more, I think. One more. One. Okay. So leave one out so I can have 2 prospecting. Two prospecting lipids. Man, that's a lot of bromellite. I might finish pretty fast. Let's see. Inventory. Yeah. Yeah, what's the average? Let me see. It says Galactic average 30,000? I saw 70,000. I didn't see any 30. Let's go to Inara, man. That's kind of disappointing. That means it's only 300,000 for this. Why am I doing this? Okay, Bromellite. Want to sell Bromellite. Bro. I want to sell some bros. Okay. So the price is... Yeah, 30,000 is the low end. Oh my god. I gotta figure out how many runs I have to do for the billion. I already did 3 runs, got me 300 million. So I need about 700 million. So it's gonna be like platinum. I'm gonna have to do like 7-8 runs. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think you're right, Dismissive. I might just have to do some Gobo runs. I thought there was like, the last I looked, it was like 70 something thousand. Right? Yeah. 30,000. Oh my god. But there is a lot of bromellite. Look at that. At this rate, I should be finished pretty fast. That's just one rock. Not that I need to scan, but oh look, hello. It's got to be bright orange for it to have anything, and it's usually going to be something like this. Come on. That's a little bit disheartening. I need about 500 million to get trade elite. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay. Well, it's not a lot. Actually, what was it, 100 million? For, yeah, but that was at 320 tons, not 280 tons. Oh, goodness. I mean, literally, previously, before they kind of reduced the amounts of low temperature diamonds and all that, you were able to get... What's this? Oh, okay. You were able to get elite within one run. One run of low temperature diamonds. I think that's why they probably nerfed it, because you were able to do that so fast, right? So they figured that, you know, let's nerf something out of this game. So, because literally you would get it within one run. You get low temperature diamonds, run and bring it in, and boom, you're done. You're finished. That was great. Most of us didn't stop there, so we got more, right? And I know there's one guy, he had like 1 trillion or something. I don't even know how much he got. Anyway. That's a lot of bromellite. where we're at now. 36. Another Bromellite. So like I said before, this is how low temperature diamonds were. So you would go into a field like this, and every asteroid would have low temperature diamonds wherever you went. So literally, you can just sit here and just start mining in a circle and let the limpets just collect. That was great. That was so great. You wouldn't have to move anywhere. You wouldn't have to go anywhere. But it was just like this. So Bromellite kind of took the place of low temperature diamonds. Okay. Which sucks. I took the fun out of it. Actually, I got really upset for a while. I stopped playing for like a month or two. And then I came back and figured stuff out. Then I found out that platinum would be abundant in the rings. So I decided to mine platinum. Then everybody started doing platinum. A mining corsair? Why? I think corsairs are good for combat or for those kind of missions. I don't know if they're good for mining. The best one is if I had the mining volley repeater and I put that in the Panther Clipper, that would be a great mining ship. Was about to say the only mining my Corsair is going to do is pirate mining. Yeah, pirate mining. You know, I feel bad that I haven't, because since Thargoid, it kind of like took the juice out of fighting. So I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight pirates, normal human pirates. I want to fight Thargoids, but I have to go out to California to fight Thargoids. So the Thargoid war was cool, but it kind of took the juice out of my. It took the wind out of my sail. I don't want to fight anymore. And besides, now colonization's my primary love. I really love colonization. Man, they're going way out there. 70. Okay. So that's not bad. You know, while I'm sitting here, I'm gonna actually get the squadron carrier to come closer. So I'll do a few runs. I'd like to see what the averages are for Bromellite at HIP 90578. Okay, so I really want to see what the averages are. So I'm going to take my main character. Let's go here. Let's go to this planet. My main character over, right? Come on. and deposit the cobalt, which will get me on the list, right? So I can get that rack, and then I can look to see what the prices are, and then I can figure out what I need. So I already did 300 million worth of hauling, so I need about 700 million to get the billion. All right, so we got more Bromellite. Wonderful. Actually, you don't actually do have to do a scan. Every rock here is gonna be Bromellite. Let's go here. But you guys know how much the prices are? Has anybody gone to the CG site to see what the prices are? Okay, we're gonna leave that one out. Let's blow it. Nobody? Water. Oh, I'll probably find it anyway. It said average, galactic average is 30,000. That really sucks. That means I'm gonna need like 20 runs or something like that. I don't even know. Bromellite 10%. I need a higher end Bromellite. Even though I can get it here, I spend more time. Come on, give me something here. 6. Come on. Alright, this is better. Alright. See, I'm not launching any Collect Olympus because I want to eliminate the hydrogen peroxide from the list. Okay. So in the list, let's see, I got bromellite, hydrogen peroxide. Put this on the do not touch list. Okay. Okay, anything else? Hydrogen peroxide. No, there's nothing else. Okay, so now I can launch the Collect Olympus. What? Oh, I targeted the damn rock and it died. All right, cool. If you notice, like I was watching to see how many Prospect Olympus I still have out, so I have 2 out, so that means I have 12 collecting. The other Prospect Olympus died. But it's not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now we're supposed to get 20% extra. I can't tell if we're getting 20% extra material when mining. A boost of 20%. They could just say we're getting 20%. It doesn't really matter. Right? It's, oh, let's just tell them we're getting 20%. Why are they so cheap? Why can't they just do engineering cargo racks so we can go and engineer the damn things? Being so cheap about it. Yeah, this week I said that probably this weekend I'll do 2 or 3 ships, and like I have an individual video on that ship. So the first one will be, I'm gonna engineer and outfit and make nice, beautiful, right, on the outside too. Starting with, what's that first ship? Anyway, I'm gonna start with the small ships and then work my way up, right? One at a time. So every week I'll do a small ship. I'll do a ship and then a small ship. Alright. I'm a little tired, so my brain farting here. Alright. Look at that. Straight ahead. It looks pretty bright. Probably be finished pretty soon. I'd like to see what the prices are. Are they dying? Of course you are. All right. So I don't know how the extra bonus works. So maybe it works on the actual asteroid. So if the asteroid says 36, 20% would mean it would get 7% more. So maybe it's 43. I really don't know where the bonus is applied to. Is it applied to the amount of rock coming off the asteroid? I don't know. I mean, it said you get 20% extra material, but so now the Guardian weapons that we got, all the Guardian modules and weapons are unlocked, so we can use them on any ship, right? I really would prefer that they do that with the mining volley repeater, right? So you can use it on any ship, but they're unlocked, so now I can put it on any ship. So maybe I will put some weapons on the Cobra Mach 5 so I can do some missions, maybe some assassination missions. Or maybe if I get ganked, I can do some fighting, right? Okay, okay. I saw one here somewhere. It's very bright. Look at that. Let's see if this has anything. Surface maybe? No, all subsurface. It's okay. We'll take it. I don't know, is the extra is it 20% extra? I don't know. Where's the 20% applied to? Okay, we'll figure that out eventually. Somebody will say something. As for ships, you can use any ship. Oh, that's right. The first ship I'm going to actually upgrade is a Sidewinder, right? So we're going to work on a Sidewinder. I got to get rid of materials because they're just stuck there, right? And I have 100 freaking care packages that I need to, take out of storage. So we'll do Sidewinder, we'll do the Hauler, we'll do the Adder. So we'll just do every ship and we'll upgrade them. Put good stuff in there. I even have Guardian stuff for it. So we'll do that, right? And I'll make one video for it. Here's the ship. Here's what I put into it, and we'll do it together, and then we'll give it a nice paint job because I want to. Here we go. Okay, sorry about that, guys. That's OBS for you. Disconnected. I lost. Oh, for God's sakes, man. I'm losing a lot of frames. God damn it. Damn, I'm losing all my frames, man. What is going on? Okay, we're back. Looks like we're back. Okay, if you stuck around and you didn't drop, I had OBS issues, YouTube issues. I hate when that happens, man. And they keep on doing it. They're dropping my shit. Okay, it looks like I got good stream now. I really apologize. I don't know what the hell. But it's not my fault. This is YouTube. They do that shit all the time. Okay, so what was I saying? Before I was so rudely interrupted by YouTube. YouTube does that to me sometimes. And I was pretty good yesterday. We did 2 hours and there was no problem. And but for some reason, after like 2 hours, at the 2 hour mark, they usually kind of kick you. Somehow they must have some kind of algorithm says, okay, they're at the 2 hour mark, maybe we just kick them and maybe they'll cut the stream. You know, and then you can go another 2 hours. I'm not sure what they do, but so we're talking about where the percentage, like they gave us 8% more, now I have 20%, but I don't know where, to what it applies. Let's see what the description says. Squadron. What is it? Edit squadron details. So it says increase mining fragment yield. Increase mining fragment. When mining asteroids, additional fragments will be mined. So we get 20% extra mining fragment yield, which means absolutely nothing to a mining ball repeater, right? Let's see, where are we at in inventory? Ah, we got lithium hydrogen. God damn it. Let's no. Remove on. Why did? God damn, hydrogen peroxide. Why is it Bromellite? Ignore list. Why is Bromellite on the ignore list? I just wanted lithium hydrogen. Add lithium to ignore list. Okay. So lithium hydroxide is on the ignore list. Yes. Okay, brown. Okay, that's good. All right. So we had to add the lithium on there because it's collecting stuff, right? So let's remove the damn canisters. Lithium hydroxide. Jettison this shit. Okay, good. Okay, so the stream is going well. Sorry about that. It wasn't my fault. It does that sometimes at the 2 hour mark. It's like they want you to get off, you know, stop streaming. So they disconnect you. I have to look through the settings and see if there's something in the settings about 2 hour max or something like that. I don't know what the... But it happens often at the 2 hour mark. Okay, so how many Olympus we got out? Okay. Okay, we're gonna keep going until we finish Bromellite. I still think it's a good idea to do the even though maybe 300,000 for a ton of Bromellite. I still think it's a great idea to do Bromellite because you're gonna get a lot of money, right? When the Panther Clipper comes on, to do one Panther Clipper, you're gonna need about $500 million per Panther Clipper. So Bromellite, why not? Next community goal, why not? I don't know when the next one's gonna be, but I would still do moneymaker, right? You still need to do a moneymaker. For right now, I got 400,000, right? So if I want to do, if I can't buy it with arcs, I'm gonna spend 500,000, 500 million on a brand new Panther Clipper. Okay, great. Cool. So now we're doing this, we're doing this, and we're gonna try to get 1 billion. Lucky us. The thing I don't like about the ice asteroids is that they're always moving. I like the rock ones. Sometimes you get ones that don't move. That's a great thing, right? I love these little guys. So we got 178 Bromellite. That's not bad. And how much time do we spend in this field though so far? Maybe 40 minutes, 30 minutes. So we're almost at full capacity. We're gonna start dumping limpets. We might be at full capacity very soon. Like right now. Alright. Bromellite is going to be more abundant than platinum. And you're going to find it more places than probably platinum. So this one's a triple hotspot. My goodness, God. I haven't seen a triple hotspot in a long time. Oh, back in the day. Mining was like the #1 thing that people did in Elite Dangerous. When I first started playing, this is like every other video was mining video. So why Bromellite and Cobalt? That's a mystery. Gotta see what Bromellite's made for. In real life? What do we use Bromellite for? What do we use it for? Who knows? See, I'm at maximum capacity. Maximum capacity. Bromellite 11%. I don't like it twirling so much, man. This is moving too fast. It's a big, big mother. Look at that. We'll use that. Right now we're going to be full. The refinery is going to be full, and so is the cargo going to be full. So I have to dump some. Let's see. Let's dump some limpets. Because we're going to be full. So if you join my squadron, the bonuses I have are on missions. So that means 7.5% bonus on missions. That means materials, monies, whatever. And 20% on mining. Missions cover everything, right? So you're gonna get money, materials, commodities, while mining is 20% extra coming from an asteroid. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's probably why there's so much. That's why probably I filled up so fast, because that's pretty fast. That is very fast. I'm gonna have to dump again. So please feel free, join my squadron. And I'd like to form some groups and play together and stuff. Maybe do some Odyssey missions, do some space missions. Go out exploring. I will have a dedicated Raxla exploration group with my dudes. We're gonna go out and try to find Raxla. I have a general idea of the direction I went the first time. If there's more of us and we're staying within the same vicinity, kind of do like a radius search, then who knows, maybe we'll find it this time around. Bromellite is used in manufacture of artificial emeralds and ceramics for electronics, and as a moderator in nuclear reactors. It enhances mechanical strength and thermal conduct. But then why would they need this and cobalt combined? So they're doing something. They're giving you clues of what's going to happen in the big thing they're going to do at the end of the year. I don't know. Right? Cobalt is used for batteries also. So you just said batteries. Oh, Jesus, 3%. Yeah, cobalt, I'd like to know why cobalt and bromellite. Alright, so this one is 24%. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be full very, very shortly. So they die faster, even though you get more of them, and they move faster, they die faster. When they did the update for brand new players, the last update, they shortened the lifespan of these guys. I noticed right away. Okay, so Bromellite and Cobalt together. Don't we use Cobalt in batteries? See, it says enhance mechanical strength and thermal conductivity. Huh. Well, the mystery continues. God knows why they say Bromellite and Cobalt together. I do like the Type 11, but the cargo space needs to be at least almost 400. It should be 400. I can get 340, what was it, 340 something, 348 on my main character. Yeah, I'm full already. Again. Let's dump 11 this time. Liquid oxygen. Ugh. Come on, man. You guys should be smart enough to know that I don't want liquid oxygen. I forgot limpets are pretty stupid. Okay, liquid oxygen. Let me get rid of liquid oxygen. Goodness God. Liquid oxygen. And one more liquid oxygen. Goodness. Lithium, this is in there. This is in there. Okay, we're good. Very nice. Alright, let's keep going. We got a little bit more to do. Let's head for our little dot there, because that's why you want to put a dot out, so you know you can get like your bearings, so you don't go in a circle and do the same asteroid again and again and again. Okay. Bromellite. Is it gonna mine water? Please tell me he's not gonna mine water. Add water to ignore list. Okay. We can get liquid oxygen from space. Okay. Kind of took a break from colonization just for a few days. After doing 6 stations, 6 claims, 2 of which were Coriolises. I got a little burnt out. Bromelites. Pazuzu says, or your ISP hates you. No, it's not my ISP. I'm getting good tone on this side, man. It's actually YouTube. That's the problem. That's why I keep disconnecting. It's never my ISP. Like I'll test the ISP, see if I ping it and see what if it's working, or I'll even test the speed, because you have to have a certain speed for YouTube. So YouTube says you should have at least minimum 10 megabytes per second upload speed. I'm getting minimum 50, so I get 50 to 100. So I can upload very well, no problem, to YouTube, but it's YouTube that disconnects. YouTube that drops you. So that it kind of like vomits the frames that you're sending it. Like when I first started this, I didn't have a cap on the frames that I was sending YouTube, and basically it would just disconnect non-stop. And I learned you gotta have a lower cap and kind of tell your OBS not to go so fast. Okay, so I'm losing my mind here. So what would happen is I go over 10, I do 12, whatever. Then I'd have a message and say your optimal speed is this. You should have it set for 2 megabytes per second, right? Upload speed 2. That's what the message came from YouTube, but I said 2 is too little, so I put 4.5. 4.5 megabytes per second. But sometimes the actual OBS sends more. It starts to pop, and that's what I noticed. It was actually not sustaining the 4.5. I was getting to 7.5, and that's when they disconnected me. That's when they kicked me out. So they have like their own speed limit kind of thing. If you don't follow, they kick you off. So I think that's what happened. Who knows? Who the hell knows? Okay, it's almost full. We're at 269. I think if we get one more rock, we'll be done. I'll bring it to the ship. 10% should be honest. Yeah, so it's never on my side, because I optimized everything for it to work with YouTube, but it's always YouTube. So they have speed control. So if you're going too fast or whatever, you're uploading too fast, they'll kick you off. I actually, in the beginning, I used to have, I think they have speed police. There'll be 2 of them popping in, then all of a sudden I lose connection, and then they leave. So I noticed that several times when I was uploading too fast. So I said, who the hell are these guys? They just come in and they just take off. And it wasn't people watching. Okay, it was always when I was doing speed like close over 10. I was doing 10, 15. All of a sudden these guys show up, boom, then I drop. So then I tweaked the system and I got it to 4.5. But they actually have when you're going too fast, they'll tell you 2.5 is optimal. What? 2.5 megabytes per second? Are you kidding or what? I was very surprised. Okay, so we're at 280 already. So if I dump the rest of the limpets, let's dump some more. We'll leave a few out, just in case. So this actually 20% is better. You actually get more rocks. Because I mean there's a lot. There's a lot here. For God's sakes, there's so much. Even with 10%, I'm already at full cargo capacity, right? How's my refinery look? Okay. Okay, we should be able to do another rock, right? I think we should be able to do another rock. Let's shoot a limpet. No, there's a rock. We'll do this one. Here's a rock. Oh, it has tritium. That's nice. I don't need tritium. Yeah, that's our last one. I think we'll get it. Yep. That's our last one. Alright, so let's mine this. These guys are dying. Let's shoot some collector limpets. They're dying already, so there's only a couple left. Okay. There's only a couple left. And my cargo's full, and so is my refinery. Let me see. Yeah, I'm full. So I'm just filling up the refinery now. Look at that. So actually with the refiner, 286 tons. I have 286 tons. I don't know how much extra cargo it gives you, the new cargo rack. But we should be close to 300, right? So that's not bad. That's a lot of good mining. And again, I'm going to try to get to billion so I can get the trade rank elite. Almost done. Look at that. Come on, little fishies. I didn't have to dump too many limpets, right? That was a good thing. And we're done. Cool. Anything in the vent? 41% vent. Nope, that's it. All right. So we're finished. So what's our next destination? It's gonna be the squadron carrier. We're gonna take it to the actual let's see. We're gonna take it to the actual squadron carrier, dump it in the cargo hold, and come back and do it again. But not tonight, because I'm already exhausted. But that was a good run. I think that was a good run. The mining, the distro actually was very good. And I probably, with the actual bonus, right? With the actual bonus that I get, the 20% extra bonus, it works out very well, actually. I could still do a lot of mining in the Type 8. It has a larger cargo, so it's 320 tons compared to this one, 280. And the last 300 million that I did was off the Type 8. Let's get out of the gravity well. Okay, so with that in mind, it is not a bad idea to actually do Guardian modules. It really isn't. It's actually a very good idea. So as a new player, even with 1 week, this I got like on the 6th or something, like about a week, 10 days ago. 8th, about a week ago, right? So I would be like a new player. Even buying arcs, still a new player. So basically, I got it, and I did Guardian. I got Guardian weapons, Guardian distro, Guardian power plant, shield reinforcement. That's not bad, right? And they're upgraded modules. That's without doing engineering. So that's a good thing. Okay, so we're here. We're gonna land, dump our cargo, and tomorrow we will do this again until I got 1,000 tons, and then go to dump it. I think I need about 3,000 tons to get what I need. Maybe less. 2,000 tons. I don't know. Maybe the rest I'll do cobalt or something. I don't know. Cobalt is I think 2,000 low point. So that'd be 20,000 a ton. Anyway, it all worked out for good. If you watch the video that I just posted, you know, you could see the Christmas. It's like Christmas for Guardians. That's great. It was great. I haven't felt so happy in a long time, you know, because it's like completion of something, right? That's why I love colonization so much. I complete a site, a settlement, something. So I feel like you achieve something. So when you finish a settlement or you finish an outpost, right? You got these modules now. Now you can put them in your ship. So you achieve something. Alright, so let's dump this stuff. So the squadron carrier is a general population ship. So if my guys need it, I'm going to let them use it before I use it. That they come first. So I'm going to Okay. Yeah, the galactic average is 30,500. So that means 10 times that is 305. That's what it's going for. Okay. All right. Well, that concludes this stream, guys. I'm exhausted, so I gotta take off. And thank you for sticking around, even through the pain of disconnection and all that. I appreciate your patience. I thank you for joining me. And again, you don't have a squadron, you feel like you need friends, come on down. I'll organize some things pretty soon. We'll do some things together. Moriarty's a new guy on board. I haven't seen Corvus lately, but he's around. So we have a new gentleman. He told me he's going to join in a few days. So feel free to look around. I'm here, and I have a Discord channel. I'm going to probably end up putting that in the description also. And you can text me there. We can organize things there. So 07 Commanders, I hope you have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.